Hello friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy CowboyJobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, we all know I would still be talking about what else? The Dallas Cowboys. And man, can you feel it, guys? Can you, when you get up in the morning and go outside, can you smell it in the air? We're talking about football, friends. Now, of course, our game tomorrow night is canceled, and I got to be honest with you, I got no problem with that because it's just an opportunity for more guys to get hurt. And I know it's not the starters, but some of these guys that are out there are going to end up playing valuable roles for this team because, unfortunately, football is a game of attrition. You're going to lose valuable guys in your team, and you've got to have some of these young guys that become important players, and they're also important for special teams. So I'm okay with that. In fact, this may even be a little bit of an advantage for the Dallas Cowboys because instead of having a walkthrough today, and then of course getting ready for a game tomorrow, and then having a day off on Friday, the Cowboys could have a practice, not a game. We're talking about practice on Thursday. And I don't know how the NFL rules will be, but they might be able to get a practice in on Friday as well, which is definitely what we want to have. We want to be focused in on those Giants, the way those giant trolls are focused in on the Jobu Sports Report. So that's actually kind of good for our team, I think. We've already had 4 preseason games with the Hall of Fame game. We don't need another one. Now, the other good news we had today is Anthony Hitchens. You know, when you saw that injury, man, everybody thought for sure, ACL, done for the year. Now, then we heard, okay, it's maybe an 8 to 10 week fracture. Well, the good news is today he found out won't need surgery. And he could be back even before the 8 weeks. Now, before the start of the season, he's already going to have 2 weeks in the book. So that is fantastic news on that front. We're still waiting for Zeke Elliot to hear any news and stuff on there. Yesterday, the hearing went from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So who knows if we get any more word. It's interesting because as far as I know, the only other appeal hearing that's gone 2 days was Ray Rice's. And I think the difference on this one is when you look at, say, Greg Hardy's case, what are you going to appeal? You were convicted. There was all kinds of evidence, pictures, and everything else that were there. Ray Rice, okay, there's video of you punching her in the face. Other than saying it was a two-way street, we both were mad at each other, we had a disagreement, I lost control and I hit her. What else are you going to say? What other witnesses are you going to bring? You got video evidence of what's going on, as well as a conviction. When you look at Zeke Elliot, police reports don't tell you anything. There's no charges. There's no court case. There's no penalty. There's nothing there. All you have is you're talking to witnesses, mostly Tiffany, and going by her words. Well, that's where Zeke Elliott's team is trying this case basically against the NFL by debunking and going after Tiffany's credibility. They're bringing in witnesses that we heard about the affidavit and everything else of a guy who said that he was there with the two of them at the club, got pictures and everything else of them, supposedly saw her the next day, and when you looked at the pictures, you don't see these bruises or anything else that she has, you know, with the police reports or that she put on Instagram. So they're going after the credibility there, and we'll see what happens. But there's another witness that can't testify until tomorrow. So this is going into 3 days, and this is uncharted territory as far as I know, with the facts that we haven't seen anybody there. So we'll see how that works out. One last thing. We got a lot of new subscribers here, a lot of new ones, and I appreciate everybody that comes on here. And I love the compliment from you guys that tell me that, you know what, lose the damn doll. You don't need the doll. What you're talking about with the Dallas Cowboys, you know what you're talking about. Get rid of the damn voodoo doll. It's stupid. Well, you must be new to the show, because everybody has to have a mascot or have something. The main reason that most of you guys are originally here is because of Jobu. And I can't honestly say that Jobu has any lucky effect as a fact. All I can say is a lot of good things happen around Jobu. I've gone through and met people that I had no chance of meeting. I don't know if it was Jobu, but timing has been just like impeccable. The fact that I used to stutter. Don't stutter anymore when I'm talking. Charles Haley, after being snubbed over and over again by the Hall of Fame, after I wrote a blog about him and the NFL draft, he changed his profile picture to Jobu, and then that next year he was in the Hall of Fame. And to this day, that profile picture is still Jobu. Sean Lee, you look down here in the corner, you see the picture of Sean Lee with Jobu. Sean Lee, 3 years ago, said, Jobu, I need you to keep me healthy next year and on the field. And he's had 2 Pro Bowls since then. So, losing Jobu is not an option. And I understand if you think it's retarded, you don't like it, no problem. There's plenty of other YouTube channels you can go to. But Jobu ain't going nowhere. So, when we get word from any news on the Zeke Elliot appeal, we'll be sure to bring that to you. But thank goodness, and I'm happy for Hitchens. Glad that guy is going to be back. That's going to be big. Oh, and one other note. Joe Hayden has signed with the Steelers. They weren't going to let him out of the building. And at $27 million for 3 years, that's a little too much change for me. I'll stick with the guys that we have. So as always, friends, I'm Mark Holmes, and that's Cowboy Jobu. And thank you for watching the Jobu Sports Report. And it's almost a 3-day weekend. Hello, friends. Cowboy Jobu here with the Jobu Sports Report. And as always, bringing you the stories like nobody else can. You never know who might just be strolling past you here in LA. What? Whoa. Could it be? Is it really? The one and famous Shango. What's happening, Shango? How are you doing today, my man?
I'm good, my man. I'm good.
Cowboy Jobu here at the Jobu Sports Report. So, Shango, I have to ask you your thoughts, your opinions about Zeke Elliot being suspended.
I'm really messed up about it because nothing made sense with the NFL. I'm gonna just give you one. I didn't say it on my video. I'm gonna say one thing that they said that he did. He brought bad attention to the Cowboys. Nobody knew about it. Now they know. Now they know. Everybody knows. Nobody knew about it until yesterday. Now it's in front of everybody. People are like, what did Zeke do? Now he's labeled the rest of his life. Labeled.
So Shango, can you tell us what you really feel about it?
I know, right?
And that is, in Shango's words, I'm Jobu with the Jobu Sports Report.